Hello everyone, this is a special Christmas version of Day in the Dot, backed by popular demand. Today we're going to be doing some really fun Christmassy things, also special Dothan things, of course, because I love Dothan, and a special guest, but I'm not going to tell you who that is yet. Before we get started with the fun stuff, I'd like to give a little bit of a recap for viewers of the future. First off, I'd like to say I'm sorry to future generations that you're probably going to have an entire history book just for the year of 2020. I think we've had about a decade's worth of stuff happen just in this 1 year. So that's going to be a very large unit for y'all. So good luck in your studying, but at least it'll be interesting. Now that we've finished all that, it's time to get to a more exciting part of today's episode, and that is the introduction of our special guest. He is a man who never leaves the house without a matter baby, and I think he's pretty great, and I think you all will too. Everyone, please give a warm Day in the Dot welcome to my best friend, Nick McCarthy. Okay, so I'm here with Nick, and we're going to be doing a very classically Dothan thing, and that is to talk about peanuts. If you have been to Dothan, then you know that we have multiple peanut shrines. Last time I checked the internet, it was about 40, which I thought it was more than that, but apparently it's 40. So we're going to be ranking some of those today. Nick, do you know any good peanut facts?
I know that in order to be classified as peanut butter in the state of Alabama, it has to contain at least 97% peanuts. So only 3% butter and all that other junk.
Yeah, I think that's right, but it might not be 97.
Well, that's what you told me earlier.
I know, but I don't remember if that's actually right. I think it is, but nobody fact checked that. Okay, well, I have a really great fact as well, and this one actually I know is true, and that is that half of the United States peanuts come from within a 100-mile radius of Dothan. That is why we are the peanut capital of the world. What do you think, Nick?
I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that's probably true.
Have you ever seen a peanut?
I have seen a peanut.
How do they grow?
They grow in the ground.
Are you sure?
Dirt. Yeah.
They don't come from a tree?
I haven't seen any peanut trees, but I guess there could be.
I'm pretty sure they come in the ground. Yeah, because you dig them up and they have dirt on them, so they must come from the ground.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well now we're going to go rank some peanuts. Okay, so basically we've just picked our top 5 peanuts. If you don't agree with that, with what we've chosen, that's okay. But these are our top 5, well, really mine, and Nick likes some of them too. Also, if you didn't know, his mustache is not fake, even though it looks like the kind that goes on the little glasses with the nose and the mustache. Okay, so this is our 5th one. We like this one. I like this one because Peppy Foods, that's the Pemberton's company. I support the Pembertons. Also, Claire, thank you for taking this cute little photo next to it. I just like it. It's so new and really original. I like the grill. What do you think, Nick?
I think it appeals to a large majority of the Dothan population. To anyone out there that chooses to not eat meat, it's probably not quite as appealing. Mm-hmm. But don't be too quick to judge the meat there, because you can't overlook the peanut itself, which is a legume and is completely vegan itself.
So true.
It does appeal to both vegans and meat lovers.
All audiences. All right, on to number 4. Nick?
So we got the infamous cowboy with the crooked smile outside of Krispy Kreme right off of West Main. I haven't seen a picture of the cowboy peanut this close up, and I'm really looking at this picture for the first time. And it has a big number 23 on the belt. I have no clue why that is. And its lower half is a cow, it looks like.
No, that's his pants.
Oh,
see, because he has a belt.
Okay, so his belt buckle. Okay, yeah. His belt buckle is a number 23, so maybe he's a big Michael Jordan fan.
Or either he's the 23rd peanut. I don't know.
Yeah, you sound like you know all this stuff before we filmed.
I thought he was the first peanut.
This is candid, but yeah. So now I'm learning he's probably the 23rd peanut, maybe, and he wears cow pants.
I think they're called chaps. Maybe Ashlyn. Maybe we could phone Ashlyn and figure it out, but we'll just address that in a different video.
And yeah, so cow chaps, not to be confused with chapel her younger brother.
My brother, yeah.
Who I believe won the cooking contest in an earlier video.
That's not true. All right, on to number 3. Okay, this one is so cute. Like, look at that baby. Whoever saw a baby peanut? If you haven't been to Hots Deli and like around the back, then you've never seen this. But this is
if you haven't ever been around the back of Hots Deli, because lots of people go there.
TCBY used to be there, near there. But look at that baby. It is so cute. I mean, like a baby peanut, like baby Dothan. The thing about this peanut I do not like, though, is that it's not very sturdily put on the ground. 40M is knocked it over, but she didn't, and it's fine. And, yeah.
So why is this peanut for Hots Deli, or like why is it a baby?
No, it's for our new baby. That's why it has a baby. And see the hat? It says our new baby.
But what is our new baby?
It's a store for babies.
Okay, see, I didn't know that existed.
Yeah. Okay, on to number 2.
So UPS peanut with taken on. It was one of those cold days, as you can tell. Banks is posted up, kind of underneath the left arm of the UPS peanut. Yeah, I mean, where do you start? He's carrying a package. He has his little itinerary scanner thing. He's got a UPS hat. He is a hardworking peanut. He makes it happen. He goes out and gets you all those presents that you've got sitting under your tree. I've also been doing that. You may have seen me running around town with a mustache and a UPS vest on, delivering packages. I'm doing that over Christmas break, and it's been very fun. I just listened to a bunch of podcasts, and yeah, I've actually been in Eufaula, so you probably haven't seen me unless you're watching from Eufaula. UPS, great company to work for. Fun fact, most of you probably can't even guess what UPS stands for. United Postal Service. Yeah, that's actually impressive that you know that. Yeah, I didn't really even know that until now. Actually, you say postal or parcel? Parcel. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's next peanut. Yeah. Okay, number 1 peanut. Okay, first off, this looks like a kangaroo wearing a peanut dress. Do you think so? It doesn't look like a peanut so much. It does. It's kind of not disturbing, but just kind of unnerving that it slowly morphs up into a kangaroo body with human arms. Yeah, I'll let you continue, but it's just it just is dynamic. That is weird because peanuts obviously do not have faces like that. But I think it's creative, and I support the Jeep. What is a peanut face supposed to look like? Like the other ones? Like all the other ones. Yeah. Just like on its body, not on a hat. Like that looks like a kangaroo hat on a regular peanut. Or a kangaroo with a sweetheart neckline dress. Yeah. Sweetheart neckline dress? Yes. It does look like that. But I do appreciate how Outback put the hat on there. And the Jeep, as a Jeep lover, I like it. I really like it. Interesting choice to put only one hat on. Why you wouldn't put one on the other one to double it? Well, do you put hats on both your ears? I put it on my one head. That's true. Can't really argue with that. Well, that's all we have for our peanut ranking. I hope you enjoyed it because we surely did. Hello and welcome to Connecting the Dots with Larly and Nick, your number 1 source for being connected to the dot. Today we're going to head into the streets to see what people think about some certain special Christmas questions. That's Nick, a good one. It should be good, and we're going to see what everybody has to say. Okay, bye. To the streets. Okay, so we're here today with Autumn Mays, and we're going to be asking her a few questions for our interview. So, Autumn, what's your name? I'm Autumn Mays. First question is, or I guess second question, is Santa real? Definitely. I know this because I met him. She's special. She's met Santa. Mm-hmm. Next question is, how many reindeer does Santa have pulling his sleigh? 8? Are you counting Rudolph? 9? There you go. Perfect answer. Okay, the last question is, if you could choose any of those reindeer to be your pet, which one would you choose and why? Rudolph, because then
if I ever wanted to go anywhere, then his nose could lead the way.
I agree with that. That's a great thought. Thank you, Autumn, for your time and for your interview. Okay, we're here for our next interview with Claire Clark. Now, what's your name?
Claire.
Now, Claire, tell us, is Santa Claus real?
Yes.
Good answer. It's the right one. Now, can you name any of Santa's reindeer?
Blitzen. Blitzen is Dasher. Dancer. Prancer. Blitzen. Comet. Cupid. Donner. Blitzen. Rudolph.
Good job. That's amazing. Now, Claire, if you could pick any of those reindeer to be your pet, which one would you choose and why?
Rudolph, because if it's dark, he could be my lamp.
That is so true. Such a good point. Now, this is a bonus question that only you get because I've told you the answer a bunch of times. Who is Rudolph's girlfriend?
Clarice.
Yes, good job. And for all the viewers, I'll put a picture of Clarice because I think Claire looks like Clarice, so I call her that. What do you think? We're here for our final interview with a local radio celebrity, Ryan Stickler. So, Daddy, we have a few questions for you.
Okay.
Well, first off, what's your name?
Ryan.
Is Santa Claus real?
Of course.
Can you name 3 reindeer?
Oh, gosh. Rudolph. Connor and Blitzen.
Rudolph, Connor, and Blitzen. Okay. Now, Daddy, last question. If you could have one reindeer as your pet, which would you choose and why?
Rudolph, because I can't see at night.
Okay, perfect. All around the board, everyone chose that. We're going to end tonight's episode with a very special treat, and that is another sneak peek from my mom's upcoming book, Practical Everyday Exercises. She's going to be showing us a few more of those, and we're going to get to see what's going to be coming out in her book in January 2021. Y'all get ready because this woman, this is just genius material. Why would you do exercise when you could just do practical everyday exercise? It's perfect. So let's go meet up with her and see what she has. Okay, Mama, tell us some of your exercises for today.
Well, I'd be glad to. I was just fixing to start one of mine, and it is wrapping presents. So this is what I'm wrapping. The title of the book really catches people's attention, but that's not a bad word. It stands for Practical Everyday Exercise. So you're going to just wrap a present. Now, what you do, you have to get scissors, and wow, it really works those hand muscles. So you're just going to cut. And then you have to take a break. Because as we all know, practical everyday exercises makes you super tired. So for this segment, I'm just going to tell you about 2 more. Now, how do you think the needles that fall off the tree get up off the floor? Do you think the elves come and do that? No, certainly they do not. You have to vacuum. Now, when you vacuum, so you're working triceps and biceps and armceps and all this area. So it's a great thing to do. Now, don't do too many rooms a day. Just vacuum under the tree and try not to do it on the same days that you wrap presents because that's too much of a arm workout. Mm-hmm. Now, the final practical everyday exercise we'll talk about today is baking. Now, Santa has to have cookies at night because he's starving. So we bake for him. Now, baking is extremely dangerous. Mm-hmm. You're in the pantry, you're out of the pantry, you're in the pantry, you're out of the pantry, you're opening the oven, you're shutting the oven, you're opening the oven, you're shutting the oven, you're walking to the refrigerator, you're getting things out, walking, getting, putting things in the oven, taking things out of the oven. Very dangerous, will wear you out. You might start to sweat. You have to be careful. And the final step in your Christmas baking is taking the cookies off the cookie sheet, putting them on the plate for Santa, and walking them all the way to the hearth.
It's a long walk.
It is, and it's a really good Christmas practical everyday exercise workout.
You can find exercise in every single activity of your life. Remember, Exercise is dangerous, so you should just stick with pee. Thank you everyone for watching my very Merry Christmas episode. I hope that everyone has the best Christmas of your entire life. And, well, all I have to say is thank you, America. Good night, America.